Hi guys, and today I'll be playing Infatuation Simulator, where we join a girl by the name of Esme along in a journey fueled by blood, love, and misery. So this should be fun. Start. Today is a special day, one of celebration and excitement. That's what it's supposed to be, at least, but to you it's just another day. You'll aspire to say you've been dreading this day. You're not quite sure how most people have parties and look forward to this. Feel like it must be something wrong with you. Is it their birthday? Everyone else, oh that's right, everyone else loves birthdays, so why don't you? Why do you hate the feeling of all eyes on you? What makes you hate the feeling of being celebrated? Nonetheless, today's your day. You log on to the usual social media, with it practically being your morning newspaper. There's balloons floating on your screen, serve as a pleasant reminder of today's significance. Unsurprisingly, you have some DMs, mostly from online friends. One of them being from a girl you actually don't know much about. Her display name reads Esme, a name only slightly familiar to you. You only know her through little interactions, such as liking each other's posts and replies. She doesn't seem bad though. From the pictures she's posted, she's kinda cute if you remember correctly. You click on her profile, scrolling through her media and trying to confirm the theory you made in your head. You find mostly a bunch of stickers, ones of bunnies, cats, and other cute animals. Certainly a key personality at the very least. Finally found a picture she posted, one decorated and said stickers, and the caption simply reads OOTD. I don't know what that means. Take a few moments looking at the pictures, zooming in and out to examine her features. Yep, definitely pretty. After doing so, you head back to her message. It reads the following: "Hey, it's your birthday today, right? Unless you just picked a random date. IGLO. But just wanted to be the first to say happy birthday." She's right. She sent this message right on the dot at midnight. You seem to share the same time zone. How did you respond? We kind of know who we are. Thanks, you live on this side of the world too, huh? She seemed friendly enough, might as well make some conversation. He responds almost immediately. You guess she has nothing better to do. OMG, hey, you responded. I'm Esme. I've been following you for a while now. Seems she goes by Esme, at least. You don't remember how long she's been around, but you guess it's been a decent amount of time based on her words. She's typing again. She seems to be talkative, or not very shy to say the least. Anyways, it's your birthday, right? Doing anything fun today? Seems a bit personal for a question to ask what's pretty much a stranger, but whatever, you don't give it much thought. Not much, just hanging out at home, I guess. Not one for birthdays, really. Oh, I totally get that. Birthdays can be weird. It's like, who's celebrating when you're closer to death? LOL. But anyways, what would your name be? It's Sam. Well, it's nice to meet you, Sam. Oh, by the way, I guess you noticed earlier, but we live in the same time zone. You better watch out, I'm gonna be stalking the shit out of you. It's a weird thing to say. Just kidding. You're such a girl. You don't mind for a bit of humor though, even if it's a little on the weirder side. Yeah, I guess so, and good luck with that. So you're probably wondering where I came from, right? And what's up with me? Instead, I say, what is up with you? That's my question, birthday fiend. From your post alone and the way you speak, it's all very, how can I say, unique, endearing, mind-provoking, encapsulating? You're interesting is what I'm trying to say. To be honest, you don't quite understand. You think you're the most average person there is, in every sense of the word. You have a few close friends you do fine in school, and you have a bit of an inferiority complex just like everyone else. So what is this girl going on about? Really? What makes you say that? To be honest, I don't know. It's just you have some kind of, how do I say? Not to sound creepy, I guess, but I don't know how else to word it. I'm just drawn to you. I know, I don't know you much, we've hardly spoken, but I can't help but notice I get excited when you post something, even not something as little as a pointless thought. I'm curious to know what you do throughout the day, what you're thinking. I want to tell you about a cool thing I saw, like a dog in the street. I want to talk to you about pointless things, because somehow, it feels like they would be pointless with you. They wouldn't be pointless with you. Sorry, that's kind of weird, huh? It is a little weird, but she seems sweet enough. Just a fleeting internet crush, maybe. You're no stranger to those. Though you never considered yourself to be the type to date online. It's not that weird. I understand the feeling. I think, just surprised you think so of me. Oh, but how could I not? You let so much of your personality shine through in your little daily habits and routines. While you dwell on more of her feelings and perception of you, she raises you a peculiar question. You don't need to answer this if you don't wanna, but do you happen to live around here? Not too long after her message, she sends you a pinned location. Upon further inspection, she actually seems to live only a bit of a drive from you. Wow. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, you're not too far away from here. Whoa, that's amazing. Whoa. Hey, birthday fiend, you said you weren't busy, right? We should, totally hang out. I don't ever do that jack shit either. I think she seems fine enough to invite over. I'm not sure no freak who's out to get you would act so eccentric teenage girl-esque. Just F it. Hey, you know what? Sure. Where do you want to meet? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm broke, dude. It'd be cool if we just hang out at yours. You guess spending your birthday at a McDonald's or something would be as lame anyway, so sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'll send you my address. After doing so, you wait patiently for her arrival. Lucky for you, she doesn't actually take too long. In fact, she arrives almost immediately. Maybe she was in the area? Oh well, it's rude to keep a guest waiting. Man, you know what? I realize in real life people have no self-awareness like this too. You make your way to the front door, opening it with a bit of anxiety. In front of you is a girl with a serious look to her face. She's small, no more than 5'3", probably. You don't know what to say. She holds a heavy atmosphere around her. Second or two passes, then 3, 4, 5. Hi, Sam. Oh my gosh, you look even killer in real life. Like a button was hit, she changed her demeanor almost immediately. Glad this isn't feeling as awkward as already. So, you inviting me in? Are we playing by vampire rules? Right, inviting her. You got a little too caught up in what was probably just a joke. So you give her a welcoming motion, stepping aside to allow her to pass. Her perfume passes by you as she swiftly walks forward. The scent reminds you of artificial strawberries, or like a shortcake, particularly sweet almost. Let's compliment her. Just be nice. Oh, thank you. Glad you also think so. It's strawberry custard. Was there actual perfume that smell like that? Sounds nice. So anyways, what are we doing? It's your birthday after all. I really don't know. I don't particularly have anything planned. Really? You invited her over and you don't even have plans? She actually invited herself over, but okay. Gotta think of something new, guess. What will you do? How about we bake a cake? Oh, that sounds lovely, Sam. I love baking. Let's get straight to it. I'm a pretty good cook, you know. Is that so? I say so. I do it every day for myself, and making it for someone else just means there's extra love put into it, you know? Anyways, ingredients, we need them. Following her orders, you retrieve what is needed as she lists them: flour, sugar, eggs, butter, and baking soda. When you're done, she gathers the ingredients in a hazardous method, all in her arms at once. Before you can warn her or even lend a hand, throughout the room echoes a loud thud. Her method of holding everything at once has backfired. Esme looks up and down at you. There's that serious look to her again. Her unnerving eyes and blank face stares right at you. Oops, sorry about that. Butterfingers, you know. But this is a big mess. I'm real sorry about that. Won't you forgive me? It's not like you really get mad at her. Simple mistake, that's all. It's nothing really, Esme. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna get mad or something like that. That'd be dumb. Really? You're too kind to me, Sam. Really, I don't deserve it. Thank you. Hey, why are you talking about yourself like that? And again, it isn't a big deal. I don't care about what you spill or hell even throw here. It's just a simple mistake. Nothing more, nothing less, right? Yeah, forgive and forget, right? With that out of the way, the two of you actually start to clean up the mess you've made and get onto the actual baking. Not without more messes, of course. Flour getting everywhere, sugar and butter sticking to your hands, and of course the table being wrecked. How are you doing all that? But this is a nice moment nonetheless. The kitchen smells of sugar and cake batter. You're both laughing when the other messes up. It's a comfortable feeling. By the end of it, Esme looks almost as carefree as you feel. She's much more open about it though. Her hair is a little messy, there's batter splattered across her face, and the apron you've given her is more than covered in the ingredients you two are used together. Together it feels unfamiliar to say to yourself. When was the last time you got together with someone like this? Together, you say again? Together. Hey, hello, Sam, are you there? I said it's time to put it in the oven. Right, the cake. He's run out too much. Sure thing, one sec. You open the oven and carefully reach over Esme's hand, your fingers just barely touching. Your fingers linger a little too long, the warmth you feel from her hand in the way that it seems to just fit a little too perfectly beside yours, it's just too much. Looking up about to apologize, you see Esme in disarray. Okay. Quickly, you take the pan from her hands. You look away to the best of your abilities, hiding your embarrassment. Sorry about that. I just wanted to be careful about the pan exchange. That's okay. I totally don't mind. In fact, Sam, you can tell me if you want to hold hands, you know. Upon saying so, her hand reaches towards yours. Human relationships are so mind-provoking, aren't they? We're all lonely, but we are the reasons for loneliness. You complain of being alone and being incapable of being understood. But is it the fault of those around us, or is it us? We're too scared to change when we hate the most. That's ourselves, right? We think to ourselves, if I were just a little different, if I were born under the certain circumstances, if I could change this one thing of the past, it'd all be better, a little better, right? It's a dilemma we set up for ourselves. We set up these high standards as impossible to reach criteria. When we all have to do is change what all of it surrounds ourselves, right? So why can't we? Why is it so hard to do what we want, to say what we want, and then to do it? If I want to hold your hand, then why would I keep myself from doing so? Why would I set my own personal, torturous hell for myself, when all I need to do is take control of my own life? But that's all tricky, right? What a mystery. Anyways, what should we do now? You really got deep there. I can show you what's in my room, I guess. Not much, though. That sounds nice. You said it's just you who lives here, right? I bet there's some really cool stuff in here, huh, Sam? There really isn't. It's just your room. If that's what you wished it to be. As you gesture toward various items and collectibles in your room, Esme reaches for your arm. She's only looking at you, a small grin on her face as her arm wraps around yours. Just a little tightly. Don't mind me. You don't pay much attention as she suggests. She's probably just the affectionate type. I'm not familiar with the type, but it's kind of endearing. She makes you feel comfortable. You start to realize what's going on. You have a new girl in your room, and you've begun to feel a little embarrassed at the fact. You certainly are not used to guests, especially not showing said guests to your room. This is a new territory for you. So cool. This totally fits you, Sam. To think you have all this, you're pretty interesting, you know. We get to know she has a small catchphrase. It's sort of cute, you know. Despite all what you've shown off, I bet this is the first time you've had a girl in here, right? I'm probably the only girl you've ever invited, huh? It's kinda cute of you. Sweet, even. Are you nervous? Are you scared? Is your mind filled with anxieties? Is your heart racing? Are you starting to sweat? Look, feel. She takes her hand and places it at the top of her chest, right over her heart. It's beating to the tune of your own. You can feel it, her blood rushing through her body into her face. She's so warm, you're starting to feel warm yourself. It's hot. It's hot in here, stuffy in this shroud of silence the two of you are building up between yourselves. You can feel your heart beating even faster than hers. Your mind's getting fuzzy and you can't focus on anything but the girl in front of you right now. She's so pretty. You feel so drawn to her, like something's beckoning you in. What's she doing here? What could someone like her want to do with you? You start to wonder what she's here for. That is until, after what feels like an eternity, she lets go of her hand and looks back up at you with a smile. Isn't that cute? I haven't felt like butterflies like this in ages. Hey, you haven't either, right? Right. She's right. Can't remember the last time you felt a human connection like this. Can't say I have. So exciting. This is so cool. You know, when I woke up today, I didn't think that my day would be like this. Meeting with someone new, coming over to their house, feeling like I'm wanted. Don't you feel that way too? To be perfectly honest, this is a dream come true for me. I never leave my house unless absolutely necessary. I'm scared of people. I panic when in large crowds, and I can't seem to function right when someone approaches me. It's all something out of my territory. You wouldn't expect that for someone as eccentric as me, would you? But it's true. I can't stand going outside and interacting with others. It scares me, and I don't even know if that's because I'm nervous that I'll mess up, or if I'm nervous others will. You might be wondering, Esme, how are you going to mess up? They'll mess up because I'm messed up. Then I wouldn't have anything to do and do anything, and I'll be absolutely lose my mind over it. I get attached so easily, and it's scary. More than anything, I think I just want to be loved. And that's scary. That's so scary when I'm the problem. You don't need to comfort me or try to prove me wrong on that. I know I'm the one who's the issue. I know I can be irrational, demanding, and a burden. I know there's something so irreversibly wrong with me. Something no one will be capable of understanding. They may say they do, but they don't know how truly agonizing it is to love something, someone, how desperate you feel just for their attention and approval. And yet you're always the one pushing them away. Out of what? Fear, defense, malice? I've lost track of it myself. Maybe I'm just scared of everything. Is that okay with you? Will you forgive me for being like this? So we have a choice here, I shall say. Okay, I mean, you haven't done anything too weird except being clingy, but yeah, sure, I'll forgive you. Oh, Sam, what can I do to repay you? She's looking at you as if you had just jumped in front of a bullet for her. Her eyes are watering, lips trembling, her hands are shaking. You can tell she's scared. That's almost definitely never opened up like this. How could she? It all seems terrifying. She must be terrified. And yet she can better than you. Really, it's nothing, Esme. You're only doing what you can. In fact, you almost understood where she's coming from. Maybe the reason you've never been able to savor the feeling of togetherness is because you're too afraid. Esme. Yes, Sam? Along with her saying this, she leans in closer to you. Your faces are mere inches apart from each other. Nope. You can again smell that sickly sweet perfume of hers. You see her eyes shine through the little gaps of sunlight coming in from your bedroom window. Her breath hitches as does yours. She's staring at you as you are at her. What will you do? You can either kiss her or back away. Might as well kiss her. I mean, you're already that close, right? Immediately, her lips mesh into yours. Before long, her hands are on yours and you're going up and down your arms. Her hands can slide their way back to your back. She's hugging you, holding you. Her lips are soft, warm. She's warm. You can't go over how warm it is. You feel something wet, a liquid going down your shirt now. It's so warm. You feel so nice, so happy, like you could die here. Your hands laying your face now, cupping your cheeks. You fit perfectly around your face like she was meant to be here. She's meant to be here with you, together. You two are together. You realize what's happening as her tongue slips into your mouth. You know what she's done and what's going on, and you just sit here and you need to kiss the girl who just stabbed you. Stabbed? Huh? She realizes it too, breaking off the kiss but keeping her face in front of yours, looking up at you. I love you, Sam. I think you love me too. You don't have to say it. I know how you feel. I know how you operate. I've been watching and waiting for so long. To finally have you here in my arms, and my arms being coated in your blood. It's a dream come true, really. I'm so obsessed with you, it pains me. My heart aches when I'm not near you. My emotions revolve around you. My days are based around you. I don't care for anyone but you. I mean that. If you and I were the last persons alive, I'd be happy with that. Not okay with it. Happy is what I said. I'd be happy to have you trapped here with me. It may not be your only girl. I'll be the only one you look at. That means the only one you think of, the only one you want to be with. I don't need an empty world for that, though. You're all I ever think of. You're all I could ever want. You're all I ever have. I love you so much it hurts. I'm so in love with you, Sam. I can't stand it. I love you, I love you, I love you. I want to be with you forever. Let's keep together forever. She just stabbed you. Make a run for it. The rational thing would be to make a run for it, but you know what? Yeah, let's just be together. I'm dying already. Let's. You're so sweet. You know that, Sam. What would I do without you? I'm so happy to have met you, to have chosen you. I've been attracted to you for so long. You probably knew that already, though, right? And about how I know everything about you? How you wake up after sleeping in, how you stay up late online, how you interact with others, spend most of your time on the internet. Well, that's stuff you gather from following you on social media, huh? Simple stuff, easy stuff. I know so much more about you. I know what gets you excited, upset, intrigued, etc. I know what you look like when you sleep. It's kind of like a corpse, you know? You're pretty close to it right now, huh? I'm happy my voice will be the last thing you hear before going. I bet you are too. You're so cute. I Suppose I'm running out of time to have for us to go out together, though. She claps her hands together and smiles to herself while giving out a little sigh. Esme takes the knife she had previously lunged into you. She drives it into her stomach. Oh! She yelps in pain and hunches over on the ground, now coughing up blood and moaning. After coughing her coughing fit, she looks up at you with those bright, sparkling eyes of hers. You've never seen her happier. You've never felt happier. Esme reaches out towards you, her hand weakly grasping yours. Your fingers are interlaced and you can feel the warmth draining from her hands. Nonetheless, this moment is still the comfiest, happiest you've ever experienced. As you continue to relish in this little fragment of time frozen in your room, Esme speaks up. Together forever? Together forever. So we got the normal ending, together forever. What the freak? I was not expecting something like that. Like, huh? I'm gonna take my chances and make a run for it. As quickly as you can, you stand up from the ground you were just sitting on, only to stumble over and land back where you were. You're in too much pain to stand up, let alone get anywhere. You look up after hearing laughter, followed by a small sigh. Oh Sam, Sam. I see you couldn't hold through until the end. That's a real pity, you know. Even after all that, you give up now. It's kind of shameful, you know. Gross, I'd say. You're not getting away that easily, though. I'm a tough girl, I'll show you. She takes the knife previously lunged inside you and holds it in both her hands, raising it above her head. Her hands are coming down fast towards you. You have no time to even think. But she stops, the knife is pressed against her throat, and she stops. I still love you, though. And so her words, you'll hear her ring through your head as you feel yourself getting warmer and warmer. Your vision is fading now, your eyes are heavy. But she speaks one last set of words to you. Let's try this again, okay? You have the normal ending to try again. Now I'm gonna back away from her and reject her. Sorry. You awkwardly move away from Esme, letting a heavy atmosphere sit in the air between you two. Neither of you say a word, and let your actions in doing so speak for themselves. This goes on for what feels like an eternity. It isn't until Esme stands up herself in front of you with a sigh. Well, this has been fun. And by fun, I mean a total freaking bummer, obviously. I mean, you're seriously that afraid? Even after the whole Hedgehog's Dilemma speech, you seriously have to pussy out, right? What a freaking joke. Hey, you love me, right? Say it, you'll do. You'll say you do, won't you? I feel like if I say I don't love her, she'll stab me anyway. So I'm gonna say I don't love you, Esme. Of course you don't. You're about to speak up to apologize. You just can't handle intimacy. That's all this whole thing is. That's until she pulls a knife out on you. You freeze up. This can't be happening, right? She's getting closer than she was before. Your ears are ringing. You feel as if you can't breathe. Close your eyes in anticipation until Esme speaks aloud. Hey, I'm not hurting you, you know. I'm showing you something new, something exciting. I'm going to invite you to a brand new world. One where we can be together. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Do you like the sound of that? Well, not that it matters too much anyways. I'll show you either way. I love you a lot, you know, Sam. More than life itself. I think about you all day. You're the first thought when I wake up. You're the last thought I have before I go to sleep. You follow me into my dreams, gracing me with your presence. I think about you when oh, okay. I think about you. This is a random thing to bring up. I think about you when I think of a life of marriage and children. Doesn't that all sound so nice? To be with the one you truly love, to follow them in life and in death? Because I won't stop to achieve that. I'll give you all my love and affections. Promise to care for you in health and in sickness. Promise to love you even when you hate me. Promise that I'll take good care of you even when you're gone. That way we can truly be together. Be in love, Sam. I realize I won't get that through keeping you here like this. So I'll keep you for myself in a different way. Where you'll be mine. Bad and one, all mine. Okay, let's tell her I love you, Esme. Is that so? You really love me? You really, really, really love me? You hold your breath, and for what she'll say or do next. Yes, I love you, Esme. Okay. She continues to laugh and laugh and laugh to herself as if you were in a competition, but she's the only one participating. Her face is turning red and her hands are holding her stomach, like she were trying to contain her laughter only to be met with utter failure. This continues until it halts to a sudden stop. Liar. You're lying, aren't you? You're lying to me. You hate me, don't you? You despise me, don't you? You're afraid of me, aren't you? Well, to that I say, don't you ever freaking lie to me again. I know what you're getting at. I know what you're trying to do. Stop freaking lying to me. You're trying to drive me away, aren't you? That's it, right? Hoping I'll just up and leave for my own sake. Oh, Sam, you're so sweet. So considerate of me and my feelings. Just kidding, you really hate me, don't you? You know you do. Don't say you don't. I know you're lying. I won't let you get away either, though. I'll hurt you before you hurt me. I'll be the one to destroy you before you do me. You can't hurt me. I still love you, you know. I know you hate me. And that's why I can't let you tell me. Why I can't let you lie to me. I won't be hurt. I'll kill you before I let that happen again. Do you know how heartbreaking it is to dedicate all your love, time, and affection and patience all to one person? You're not the first, you know. Far from it, actually. I still remember my first love. They were a darling, that one. Fortunately, they didn't feel the same way. They shattered my mental state. They never cared for me. They had me in such a tight grasp, once so firm, and ended up hurting me. It can't be helped, Sam. I was wired this way. How couldn't I be after all that's happened? Ah, you really, really hate me, huh? Oh well, can't win them all, I guess. Let's try this again in another life, okay? I love you, Sam. Bad end too, I love you. Okay, so Esme has stabbed me. So we have an extra option here that says, you need help, Esme. Help? Sam, there's no helping me. I think you already know that. There's so much fundamentally wrong with me. So much I can never change about myself or fix. There's taking control of your life, and then there's taking control of what you have left in life. I'm the latter. My emotions, my thoughts, my ideals are all out of my hand now. You think you can help me? You really truly think there's hope for me? She goes silent, and you let her relish in this silence, letting her think. I wasn't like killing you now. You know, I've been stalking you, right? Following you, watching you this whole time, right? I'm sick, you know that. And you still want to help me. I'm so awful. I'm the worst person I know. Ah, what have you done, Sam? Jeez. She's taking a long pause again before sighing and giving me a small smile. You probably need help too, huh? Looking out for a girl like me. There's seriously gotta be something wrong with you. Guess that's a little hypocritical of me to say, though. Okay, let's get help, Sam. We got the true Anne. Let's get help. Yay, it's a happy ending. Okay, and that is the end of Infatuation Simulation. Esme was a girl that needed help, although she was a little bit, I don't know, I guess she was just very lonely. But she took her affections like in the wrong type of way. Could have been normal, like, I don't know. Overall, it was a pretty okay game. I liked it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye!